Okay, class. So now look at domain and range. What is domain? What is range? Okay, so first you should know the learning outcome for this video. At the end of this lecture, you should know, at the end of this lecture, students should be able to first determine the domain and range of the polynomial function, radical function, exponential and logarithmic function, rational function, and also piecewise function. Okay, so next you should know also to sketch the graph of the above function, and then see you can find the value of fx if given the values of x. Okay, so next look at the definition of domain and range. Okay, so basically domain is the set of all x coordinates or x values on the graph. Okay, and then the range is the set of all y coordinates or y values on the, okay, this one is on the x-axis, range y values on the y-axis. Okay, so now look at this figure. We have set A and set B. Set A is called domain and set B is called codomain. Okay, but we have another term here that is range. So we have three definitions here: domain, codomain, and range. Okay, and then we also have input and output. Okay, so based on this, A is mapped to 1, B is mapped to 2, C is mapped to 2. Okay, so the domain here or the input here are A, B, C, and then range or image is only 1 and 2. Okay, so now you know the definition of domain, codomain, and range. Okay, codomain is all the values in set B, but range is only 1 and 2 that has object from A. Okay, so now that's all for the definition of domain, range, and codomain. So now look at the first function, that is polynomial function. Okay, so first you should know that the general form of polynomial of degree n. So if you have fx here, or sometimes we also use px, or you also can use y equals fx. Okay, so the general form is start from a(n) x power of n plus kurang 1 a(n) minus 1 x power of n minus 1 until here plus a1x plus a0. a0 is a constant where a is non-negative integer. Okay, class, do you know what is the definition for integer? Okay, and then here a(n) not equals 0. a(n) not equals 0, and the coefficient of variable x is all the coefficient of variable x are real number. What is real number? Okay, so based on this definition, first you should know that degree n here. Degree n means the highest degree of x in the equation. Okay, And then you should know that A, the coefficient is non-negative integer. So you should know what is the definition for integer. And then A and not equals 0. And you also should know that all these are the coefficient. Coefficient of variable x are real number. Okay, so now look at the first example. What is polynomial of degree 1? Polynomial of degree 1 means you have n equals 1. That means you have a linear equation. Okay, so for example here, based on the general form, since x is power of 1, so you can write that fx equals a1x plus a0. Or you can replace the values of a1 and a0. Okay, just like this. So you will have fx equals 2x plus 1. This one is called polynomial of degree 1. Okay. For polynomial of degree 2, that means n equals 2. So for n equals 2, you will have quadratic equation. Okay, so for quadratic equation, the highest degree is 2. Okay, so fx equals a2x squared plus a1x plus a0. a0 is a constant. So when you replace the values of a2, a1, a0 by any number here, so for example here we have fx equals 2x squared plus 2x plus 1. Okay, so or if you have 3x squared minus 1, this one is still polynomial of degree 2. Okay, so next, what is example of polynomial of degree 3? So let's say you have fx equals 2x power of 3 minus 4. This one is polynomial of degree 3. Okay, or you can have 3x power of 3 minus 2x squared plus x plus 1. It is also a polynomial of degree 3. Okay. So, based on this video, what you should know is definition of domain, range, and codomain, and then the types of function that is polynomial function. So you should know the general form of polynomial function, polynomial of degree 1, polynomial of degree 2, and so on. Okay, this one is polynomial of degree 3 or cubic equation. Okay, so I stop here. For example, we will see in the next video.